The last game of week 6 comes Monday Night Football. The Buffalo Bills, who every single person on this podcast picked to win this game, travel to the Tennessee Titans. And this is won by me. The Tennessee Titans won this one 34-31. A quite fascinating game. Thank you to all the Titans fans for not abusing us as much as I thought would happen on that YouTube video. But you did prove us wrong. So we admit we're useless at predicting. However, it wasn't our fault. Josh Allen decided to match, fix, and dive and slip on 4th and 1. Just kick the field goal, go overtime. But it's fine. It is what it is. We move. We go through the game here. Bills started it. I mean, the first quarter was a non-event. It was 6-0, 2 field goals, pretty basic. The second quarter just coming to life. We had 4 touchdowns in the second quarter, 2 each. You had a field goal for the Tennessee Titans as well, an interception for Josh Allen, 1 play, which didn't help whatsoever. But it was 2017 to the Bills, a fantastic throw down the right-hand side to Cole Beasley for a 29-yard touchdown. You think Bills are leading at halftime. They should win the game. They come out, they get the ball as well. They convert a field goal, 23-17. Derrick Henry is an absolute monster. It's a freak of nature. I don't even know. I don't know what he eats. I'd love to know what he's eating regime to work out, because I could do with looking like that. They got a touchdown, 24-23. Josh Allen then come back, found swinging for a 1-yard touchdown for 31-24. And my prediction was 42-24, and I would have at least tied it if Bills carried on, but unfortunately not. The field goal, Randy Bullock nailed it from 38 yards to make it 31-27. The Bills punted. Tennessee got a touchdown. Derrick Henry, of course, bullying his way into the end zone for a 13-yard touchdown, 34-31. And you're thinking, Bills, they're marching down the field. They go 79 yards in 8 plays. This is the moment. And just kick the field goal, go overtime. It's under a minute left. But no, they decided to try and go for on 4th and 1, which I sort of agree with, because if it was my team going for, I'd want them to go for it. They're missing Taylor Lewan at left tackle. They, for some reason, decide we're going to go for where our injured O-lineman is. The backup O-lineman's there. We're going to, for some reason, try and get a 1 yard there. Josh Allen slips. I could blame the weather. I could blame his boots. But at the end of the day, he slipped, turnover on downs, and the Titans held on and proved us all wrong for a 34-31 win. But the most interesting fact about this is somehow they're both 4-2, because I thought Tennessee Titans have been useless this season. Sorry, guys. Because I know we're going to get abused on this, but yeah.
Well, this is the strange thing, is that as a Titans fan, they must be just so frustrated that we've got to remember the 1 and 2 defeats was to the Jets.
Yeah, to the Jets.
What?
Yeah.
But it goes to show you that we always said, we directed the Bills to win convincingly. That's we hold our hands up. We got it totally wrong from that point of view. But we will always acknowledge in any previous Tennessee Titans, they're always going to be in a game if they can keep Derrick Henry fit. Because, like we mentioned, he's just a monster and deceptively quick. I mean, one of his touchdowns when he broke the rush defense ranks, like the defensive back, like the safeties, no one got even close to him. He literally was a steam train, wasn't it?
21.8 miles per hour on a 76-yard rush.
God, just like you just cannot cover that. And that's the thing is, if you're going to stop Derrick Henry, you've got to try and grab him before he actually gets motoring. If he gets motoring, he will just literally run through you. And this is what ultimately won the Titans the game, is when they get that run game going. Tannehill doesn't have to do too much. I mean, there's always the option of a Julio Jones making an impressive toe tapping catch like he does on the sidelines.
It was a brilliant catch.
AJ Brown. But ultimately, it's get Derrick Henry motoring. Buffalo Bills will be kicking themselves because it's a game that ultimately they should have won. I agree with the 4th and 1 decision, because if they've got it, we would all be praising them. But a lot of the time it's luck of the draw. It's just purely execution. And 34-34 would have been a case of, because kicker Tyler Bass has been excellent this season, hasn't really missed. So you're thinking, okay, overtime, if Bills had got the ball, they probably would have won it. But I look at it and I think the Buffalo defense looked tired. And I'm thinking that if Tennessee had won the toss and got the ball, that it would have been game over. So I think you don't be negative like Bill Belichick. You just go for it. And it was just one that didn't pay off. But the Buffalo Bills will be fine. AFC East is already done. And it's going to be interesting at the top. So I think you have to say that really the top two are Buffalo and Baltimore. But you can never rule out Tennessee with Derrick Henry.
And being in that division, getting to play the Texans and the Jags 4 times a season, you're guaranteed 4 wins already. Then again, I could say that about the AFC East and the Bills getting to play the Jets, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. Like, that's 6 easy wins. So,
it's almost like being in the NFC South when you get to face the Panthers twice. How lucky must you be then?
lucky Bucks. So the teams
well deserved.
Very well deserved. And you proved us wrong. But I mean, 500 people looked at it. They could have all subscribed. Would have been nice, but it's fine.